Back with another video. So in this video I'm going to be talking about guys who try to sexualize your conversations. Now, I think that a majority of men, not all, but a majority of men, when they meet a woman, they have, at least if not on a conscious level, on a subconscious level, they have in the back of their minds that they want to have sex with that woman at some point, or would like to have sex with that woman at some point if they see that woman as a romantic prospect. So I also believe that most men know from the beginning when they meet a woman what category that they're going to put her in, because men categorize women. They know whether, first of all, they know whether they are looking for a long term relationship versus just a casual relationship where, maybe the woman is just a fuck buddy. Um, so when they meet a woman, they're going to determine from that first conversation, or maybe, a few other conversations after that initial conversation, whether that woman is relationship material or just someone that they would like to just have sex with on occasion. So, the number one, from my experience, the number one red flag or clue as to whether a man is looking at you as a friends with benefits partner, or whether they see long term relationship potential, is if they try to sexualize conversations with you from the beginning. Because I've had many, many encounters with men where I've been on dates or just been was having a simple phone conversation, and we could be talking about something like current events, politics, or religion, or whatever, and all of a sudden those guys would sway the conversation from what we were talking about to sex, or they'll make sexual innuendos. Like, for instance, one time I was talking to this one guy that I was dating. We hadn't had sex. It was just at that stage of just talking and friendship and going out on dates. So he we were talking about cooking and talking about pasta, Italian foods and recipes. So I was talking to him about how to make a pasta dish where one of the ingredients would be a tubular shaped pasta called penne. So all of a sudden he says to me, "Oh, I've got something tubular for you." And he started laughing. And then after that, he retracted and was like, "I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that." So that right there told me that he was trying to sexualize the conversation, and that in the back of his mind, or at the forefront of his mind, actually, he was looking for sex. And there was another another conversation that I had with this guy that I met on this service back in the 1990s called Telematch. It's like this dating service where men and women call into the phone line, and they have the option of sending you set up your own profile with your voice, talking about what you're looking for, whether you're looking for just someone to hook up with, if you're looking for a relationship, you're looking for friendship, whatever. So me and this guy met each other. We never actually met in person, but we met via telematch, and we started having phone conversations. So during the course of the few conversations that we had, he would talk about regular stuff that went on in his life day to day, and I would, have small talk with him about certain things too. But then he also somehow tried to usually tried to sway the conversation towards sex. And then I would try to sway the conversation away from sex, and then he tried to sway the conversation back towards sex. The thing that stopped him, or the thing that, like, I guess you would say broke the straw that broke the camel's back, was one day we were having a conversation, and he started swaying the conversation towards sex, and somehow the topic came about. The topic came up about circumcised dick and uncircumcised dick. So I told him that I just was completely honest with him, and I told him that I really don't like uncircumcised penis. Like, I really prefer circumcised penis, and he took offense to it. And he started going off about how he doesn't understand why women don't like uncircumcised penis, and as long as a man cleans himself, she shouldn't have a problem with it. And he just really got angry and highly emotional. And then he ended the conversation after that, and I never heard anything uh, from him after that. So I have a whole laundry list, or I have a lot of stories about different men that tried to sexualize our conversations. And that's just a red flag. If a man doesn't want, if he's not talking about, if he's not trying to find out how you are as a person, your character, your habits, your lifestyle, what you do for a living, trying to find out what your interests are, what type of family background you come from, your religion, your values, your goals, where you see yourself in the future. If he's not telling you anything about himself on that level, then basically he's just, hanging around, or talking to you in the hopes of seeing whether he can get you into bed at some point, and how soon he can get you into bed. He just wants to have sex with you. That's it. He's not interested in getting to know you as a person. So, yeah. All right.